Hey guys, so I have a something kind of personal that I wanted to talk about today, but it's in regards to the pets. It's a product we've been using for like the last 7 years, and it's just their collars. And you might be like, okay, really? Why are you talking about their collars? But this is something that I think is very important, and I've been wanting to do this video for a really long time, but I haven't had to order new collars for a really long time. And we just recently ordered some more collars, so I wanted to share them with you guys before I put them on the dogs and they get really dirty and nasty, and I don't want to show you guys, I don't want to show them to you guys all nastified, but I do want to share this with you guys because I think if you have a dog, it's something that you should really think about. I fortunately have had a little bit, just a tiny bit of personal experience, and I'll share my story really quick. When Gage and Caliber were puppies, Gage was about 1 and Caliber was about 6 months old, and they were wrestling, and I was doing my makeup and they were just wrestling, being normal puppy selves, doing their own thing, and I had gone to, I don't know, do something, I don't remember what it was, this was like 7 or 8 years ago. I had gone to go do my hair, or get something, or I don't even know what, and I didn't hear them playing anymore, and I came back into the room and Gage had Caliber's collar around his bottom, the bottom part of his jaw, and it was like, so say this is like his mouth, his jaw, sorry, it's probably out of focus. He got it wrapped and like twisted again, so it was like double twisted around the bottom part of his jaw, and it's weird, I don't even know how he did it, but he did, and it was like, I don't even know the best way to describe it. It was just like, it was wrapped twice around it, but it was behind those like eye teeth, or the canine like teeth, but on the bottom, I don't know what those are called. Anyways, he was wrapped behind him. He was trying to get away. Every time, you know, they were frantic, but Caliber couldn't breathe. He was basically being strangled. Gage was trying to pull away from it because it was wrapped around his mouth. It was horrible. It was so scary. I was young. I totally panicked. It wasn't that hard to get it off. I was able to just unclip it, but if I hadn't been home, Caliber would have died. Simple as that. So absolutely terrifying. Now I have chills just thinking about it because I love my pets. Yeah, baby. Sorry, Deacon's playing trains now. So anyways, he would have died, and I would have come home to find Gage stuck to Caliber's collar and Caliber gone. So terrifying, absolutely terrifying. And I brought it up to my parents, and I had actually told my dad about it, and he said that when he was a kid, he had a dog who hung themselves on their collar. They were in their like dog run when they were gone, and the dog was trying to get out and jumped up, and the collar caught on the fence post, and he hung himself. And I know this is probably kind of like harsh and brash and like a video different than what I normally do, but I think it's something very important, and I think it's for the safety of your pets important. So I did some research at that time, and again, this was like 7 years ago that I did this, because see, Caliber was born in 05, the beginning. Yeah, so it's almost 7 years ago. Safe to say 7 years ago. So I've been using these collars since that time, and I really want to share them with you guys because I love them. So anyways, let me show you the actual like safety features of the collar, and that way if you have any questions you can just let me know. But they're amazing. So if you have a dog, just period, if you have a dog that wears a collar, I would highly recommend getting one of these because I think they're life-saving, and I don't worry about the dogs as much as I used to, you know, being gone, or if like, you know, we leave the house, I don't worry about them as much, you know, getting hung or wrestling. They don't do it as much anymore because they're older, but oftentimes find these broken away. These are a breakaway. By the way, I don't even think I've said that. They're a breakaway dog collar. I'll show you all the features here in a minute. But I've got a really loud game of trains going on over here. But we'll oftentimes find them broken away in the yard, or whenever we come home and one of the dogs isn't wearing a collar. It freaks us out because boy, that could have been their life that we lost instead of their collar. But we usually always find their collars. They're usually in the backyard where they wrestle at, or in the house where they wrestle at, that type of thing. But it's rare. It's not that often that we find them. They don't like just fall apart. It takes a little. That's what it takes to get it broken away, and it's not that much, but it's enough that their weight would easily break the collar away. We have these for our dogs. Our dogs are about 50-60 pounds each, and they are the medium 1-inch collar. we got them 3 red ones this time. We've had all the colors with the exception of purple just throughout the years. We usually get them new ones about this time every year, Christmas-ish time. We get them new ones. They hold up great all year long. What else can I say about them? Can I tell you guys about them? I'll actually show you the collar, but they're amazing. They're strong, they're sturdy, they're wonderful. Let me show you. And they're very affordable. That's a biggie. All right, let me show you. So here's the actual collar. It's typical. It's like a normal collar. So you've got your, your normal clip. You can tighten it and loosen it. I mean, pretty simple. But this is where the life-saving features come into play. So what you have here is the breakaway clip part of the collar, and like I showed you a minute ago, it breaks away, literally. So if the dog is being hung on something, it will break away. If they're wrestling, it will break away. Now, you may see these 2 D-rings. You're typically used to just like 1, and that's like where you hang their dog tags, but there's 2 in this case, and it's absolutely genius why there's 2. If you're out walking your dog, you can't just hold it onto one, because if they pull, the collar's gonna break away. But you can put your leash, the clip of your leash around both of them, and then that way it's not gonna break away when you're taking them for a walk. So you link it around both, and you're good to go. So that's the way that works. Otherwise, that's it. It's so simple, but it's so life-saving. Let me get you here. There you can actually see they have a picture of how that works. And so that's it. We've been using these for something that we just love. I can't say enough good things about the company. They've always been so helpful. My mom and my dad buy these too for their dogs, and they had one that broke once, or something happened to it, or it didn't come broken, but their dog broke it right away, and they actually replaced it for them. The customer service is amazing. Like I said, I've been ordering them for years. Yeah, this is truly like something that I just love. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave the link to their site in the description box, but just let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.